Tell me players at the end of your draft or even on waivers that we just should not forget about. Heath, who do you got?
Yeah, I mean, I think Rondale Moore is a good one. Mike Davis for sure. Nico Collins. Like I was putting together my deep sleepers list with guys outside of the top 180 in Fantasy Pros ADP, and there's so many guys that we're drafting like 10 or 11, round 10 or 11 now, who on CBS and Fantasy Pros still have ADPs outside of the first 12 rounds or outside of the first 15 rounds. Davis, Nico Collins. Like we're still not seeing. Really, Pacheco's ADP hasn't moved as much as I would have thought it would. Trying to think if
I was surprised that Nico Collins' ADP too. I think on Fantasy Football Calculator is like around 15 or something like that.
Jamison Williams for sure.
Yeah,
I do not. I probably someone on the Patriots, but I have no idea who it is.
Yeah, it was Zach Cox of Nesson.com said that Jacoby Myers has been the best wide receiver in camp, and he caught 5 of 6 targets in the joint practice yesterday. But we also had a report that Nelson Aguilar, I think that was from The Athletic, Nelson Aguilar, maybe ESPN, that Athletic, pretty sure. Nelson Aguilar could be the number 1 guy, but Jacoby Myers I put on the Breakfast Club list. Don't you forget about me. But I didn't know which Patriots receiver to take either. Mike Davis and Rondale Moore were the first 2 on there, and Nico Collins should be in there as well. Jamison Williams you can put in an IR spot. Jamie, anyone else you want to add?
I don't know if he falls in this category, but I do want to bring him up just because I want to amend something I said yesterday when you asked about Khalil Herbert versus Rashad White, and I said I'd rather have Khalil Herbert. I would rather have Rashad White over Khalil Herbert from the simple standpoint of I don't think I'm playing Khalil Herbert as long as Montgomery's healthy. But if Leonard Fournette goes down and David Montgomery both go down, and Rashad White is the second guy there, which it seems like he might be, I would much rather have the backup to the Bucs running back situation than the backup to the Bears running back situation. So if I'm not using either one, the one that I'd rather stash is Rashad White. So if Rashad White is in this category, then he's absolutely somebody that I would be looking to get.
Jamie, I get accused of misquoting Adam in the thread to end all threads. So I just want to make sure you also heard him say the Breakfast Club is crap.
Yes.
Okay.
I heard it too, and I'm proud to have said
of course this. I would put Robert Tonyan in this category.
I had also Hayden Hurst for the Bengals and Austin Hooper for the Titans in here.
You mentioned another Patriots guy, Hunter Henry. You know, last year was among the touchdown leaders at tight end. I wouldn't forget about him. Alec Pierce. You know, as much as I love Michael Pittman, if something happens to him, and we know Paris Campbell can't stay healthy, Alec Pierce, while he may or may not be good as a rookie, he's certainly going to get a lot of targets. He may get a lot of targets anyway.
Isaiah McKenzie is a 16th round pick right now on Fantasy Football Calculator.
So, yeah, I mean, that'll change.
So is Tyler Higbee. No, this is from the last 5 days.
Yeah, I just don't think. I mean, some of these guys don't even have ADPs on CBS right now.
Where is Zamir White's ADP? Because he is a Josh Jacobs injury away from being a superstar.
He's outside the top 180 on Fantasy Pros and outside the top 140 on CBS.
He's 150 on Fantasy Football Calculator.
The pass catching backs of McKinnon and Amir Abdullah and Ty Montgomery.